Hello everyone, welcome to Students Point. This is 23rd of August and today we are going to see very important 9 questions along with some additional facts at the end. So be attentive and be focused. And to get PDF of all these videos, you can join us on Telegram by writing the channel's name Students Point. And you can also follow us on Instagram by writing the username The Students Point. So let's begin, but if you are finding this video useful, don't forget to like the video and do share the video with your friends and loved ones. Also, you have to answer one question in the comment section. So today's question is, name the e-newsletter on health and nutrition which was released by Tribal Affairs Ministry. Read the options carefully and then answer. Let's begin. The first question, which country has launched Clean Plates campaign? So it has been launched by China. So here D is the right answer. And China's President Xi Jinping has called on his country's citizens to drastically cut down on food waste, and this initiative has to be seen in three larger issues which China is facing at present, that are COVID-19 pandemic, devastating flood-like situations in China, worsening relations with its major trade partners like US, India, Japan, Australia, which have led to increase in fears about food shortages in the country. Next question now, who has been appointed as new election commissioner? So it is Rajiv Kumar. He will take over Ashok Lavasha, who is going to be the Vice President of Asian Development Bank. And election commissioners are appointed by the President of India under Article 324, Clause 2 of the Indian Constitution. However, this Article 324, Clause 2 is subject to any law passed by the Parliament in this context. However, the point to be noted here is that Parliament has not passed any such law yet. So it is the responsibility of Government of India, and solely it is the responsibility of Government of India, based on the recommendation of which President appoints election commissioner. So it is a matter of criticism as there are less impartiality with regard to appointment of election commissioners. And the commissioners are appointed for 6 years of term or 65 years, or whichever is earlier. Whichever is earlier, he will have to leave the post after completion of either 6 years of his term or 65 years of his age. And there are no prescribed qualification for their appointment, which is another matter of criticism for the office of election commissioners. And you can join us on monthly kind affairs test series. We do organize tests for each month after 15th of every month on our website studentspointweb.com. There are 3 plans which you can subscribe to. The first one is for 1 month, which costs ₹79. The second one is for 3 months, which costs ₹219, and the third plan is for 6 months, which costs ₹420. In the test series, we try to cover all the current affairs topics which were in news in that month, and also the related topics with the general studies portions to ensure comprehensive preparation for your examinations. And many of you have already enrolled into this test series. And the topics cover the syllabus for polity, economy, international news, science and technology, environment, history and culture, and the small topics like awards, indices, personalities, and sports-based questions are covered and dealt in miscellaneous topics. So let's move ahead. And how you will subscribe? You have to press on the link which I will provide in the comment section at the top. Press on the link and subscribe to your plan. Next question now. Which award is the highest sports honor of India? So it is Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna, which is the highest sports honor of India. And recently Government of India has announced National Sports Award 2020, in which cricketer Rohit Sharma, para-athlete Mariyappan Thangavelu, and table tennis player Manika Batra, wrestler Vinesh Phogat, and Indian women's hockey team captain Rani Rampal will receive Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. What is Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award? It is the highest sporting honor of India. It was instituted in the year of 1991 to 1992, and the recipient is or are honored for their outstanding performance in the field of sports over a period of 4 years at international level. Now please pay your attention here that it looks the performance of a player at international level for a period of 4 years, not just for 1 year. And now Dhyan Chand Award. This is another important award. It was instituted in 2002 and it is an award given for lifetime achievement in sports. There is also one award called as Dronacharya Award. It was instituted in 1985 to honor eminent coaches for producing medal winners at prestigious international sports events. So it is basically given to coaches. Next award is Tenzing Norway National Adventure Award, and this award is the highest national recognition for outstanding achievement in fields of adventure on land, sea and air. Next award is Arjuna Award. It was instituted in 1961, and to get this Arjuna Award, one has to not only show good performance but also have to show qualities of leadership, sportsmanship and a sense of discipline. Next question now. Consider the following statements about Round Table of ASEAN India Network of Think Tanks. Let's see. The 6th AINTT has been organized by Ministry of External Affairs in partnership with Foreign Ministry of Thailand. This statement is correct. Recently, the 6th AINTT was organized, and it was organized by Ministry of External Affairs in association with Foreign Ministry of Thailand. So this is correct. Next, the theme of the 2-day round table conference was ASEAN India, a strengthening partnership in post-COVID era. This statement is also correct. So here C is the right answer. And it comprises of think tanks, policy makers, scholars, media and business representatives, and it was established at 7th ASEAN India Summit in Thailand in 2009 to provide policy inputs to governments on future direction of cooperation. Next question now. The Union Cabinet has approved proposal to set up National Recruitment Agency recently, and the NRA will be registered under which act? So as and when I am getting new information about NRA, I am adding that question in the Daily Current Affairs. So since last 3 days we have dealt several questions related to NRA, so now we have covered almost comprehensive information about NRA, and it is high chances that you will not leave any questions on this topic. So it will be registered under Societies Registration Act 1860. So here B is the right answer. See, most of the time what happens that in examinations you see questions on most of the topics of which you are aware of. You will find most of the questions on the topics you must have heard or must have read something, but your knowledge about that topic will be partial and not complete. And in such situation, when your knowledge of a topic is partial, you will not be able to solve that question. So you will regret very much on that occasion when you will have some idea of the topic, but still you will not be able to solve that question. So for that matter, you need to cover a topic very comprehensively, and that is the purpose for which we organize test series. In test series, we try to cover even the minutest detail of a topic so that no question on that topic may be left. So here B is the right answer, Societies Registration Act 1860. Next question now. Consider the following statements about Harit Path. Let's see. The mobile app. So Harit Path is a mobile app and it has been launched by National Highway Authority of India. This statement is correct, and it will monitor location, growth, species details, maintenance activities, targets and achievement of field units for each and every plants under all plantation projects. This statement is also correct. So here all of these statements are correct. C is the right answer. And to commemorate 25 years of its service to the nation, NHAIA has recently undertaken Harit Bharat Sankalp, which is a nationwide plantation drive. Next question now. West Nile virus was first reported in? So it was first reported in 1937 in Uganda, West Nile district. So here B is the right answer. And the West Nile virus is a RNA virus that causes West Nile fever. The virus belongs to Flaviviridae family. The Flaviviridae family also contains Zika virus, yellow fever virus and dengue virus, and it is mainly transmitted through mosquitoes. The virus can also be transmitted from infected animals, their bloods and tissues, while the primary hosts are birds. From birds, mosquito transmit this virus to humans and horses. And now please note one important fact, that vaccines are available for horses but not for humans. What is the reason behind it? Because vaccine available for yellow fever has been reported that it causes organ defection and organ dysfunction. So there are fears that the vaccines which will be made for West Nile fever will also lead to dysfunction of the organs of human, and that is the reason why countries throughout the world refrain from development of vaccines for West Nile fever. And this virus can also transmit to humans through organ transplant, breast milk and blood transfusions. So far there has been no human to human West Nile virus transmission, which is also important line. Note that there are no human to human West Nile transmission. However, transmission may be possible due to organ transplant, breast milk and blood transfusion. And recently an outbreak of West Nile virus has been reported, which has taken 2 lives in Spain and left 23 in hospital. Next question now. Mool gaon unkar principles in news recently is related to, so it is related to contempt of court. So here C is the right answer. And S Mool gaon unkar versus unknown, it was a case in 1978 that led to a landmark ruling on the subject of contempt. And in this Supreme Court by 2-1 majority, which means there were 3 judges, 2 judges were in favor of this principle, 1 was against. The court held that Mool gaon unkar, who was the then editor of the Indian Express, was not guilty of contempt, although the same bench, that this bench which included 2:1 judges, the same bench has initiated the proceeding, but after the hearing it found that Mool gaon unkar, who was the editor of Indian Express, was not guilty of contempt, and Justice Krishna Iyer, who was one of the 3 judges, said that the first rule in branch of power is a wise economy of use by court of this branch of its jurisdiction. This means that Justice Krishna Iyer suggested for wise use of power to punish for its contempt. He also argued in favor of harmonizing the constitutional values of free criticism, the fourth estate included, and the need for a fearless curial process and its presiding functionary, the judges. And it was in news again because in the criticism against the court's ruling that held advocate Prashant Bhushan guilty of contempt of court, his counsel has invoked Mool gaon unkar principle, urging the court to show restraint in using this power. And if you have not liked the video yet, do like it and do share the video with your friends and loved ones. Next question now. What is the rank of India in Digital Quality of Life Index 2020? Released by online privacy solutions provider SurfShark. So this Digital Quality of Life Index 2020 is released by SurfShark, and among this, India ranked among the lowest at 57th. So here D is the right answer. And Scandinavian countries including Denmark, Sweden along with Canada ranked top 3 respectively. And the study includes 5 fundamental pillars that define the digital quality of life, which includes internet affordability, internet quality, electronic infrastructure, electronic security, electronic government. So India performs better in internet affordability and e-government or electronic government. In terms of internet affordability, India ranked 9th, which outperforms countries like UK, US and China, where internet is costly, while in India internet is quite affordable. In terms of electronic government, India has been ranked at 15th, which is just below the countries like New Zealand and Italy. While India performs very poor in terms of electronic infrastructure, electronic security and internet quality. Now let's see some more points in news. Former Indian cricketer Gopalaswamy Kasturirangan has passed away recently, and the Indian Railway has cancelled its global tender issued for manufacturing of 44 sets of semi-high speed Vande Bharat trains, and a fresh tender will be floated within a week as per the revised public procurement order. What was the issue? See, Indian government called for bidding of manufacturing for 44 Vande Bharat trains, but surprisingly or unsurprisingly, I don't know, only one company, that was Chinese joint venture company CRRC Pioneer Electric Private Limited, participated in this bidding. So since only one company participated in this bidding, it would automatically get the bidding for 44 Vande Bharat trains, but government decided not to give this bid to Chinese company, and it has decided that it will conduct bidding process again in later months by calling bidders from other countries as well. So I hope you find the video useful. Do like and do share the video, subscribe and press the bell icon. Wait for the upcoming video. Until then, stay safe and thanks for watching.